Hi guys, so today I'm collabing with Sierra from cicimystyle. We both did holiday inspired looks. If you guys want to see how she created her look, check down below. The link to her tutorial will be there. If you guys want to see how I created my look, please keep on watching. Alright you guys, to start off, I'm going to do my brows and I'm using the Shady Slim Brow Pencil from LA Girl. This one is in the shade Brunette. And I'm just going to outline the top and bottom part of my brow and then fill it in. And then use the brush, the spoolie brush that comes attached to the brow pencil, and just blend in that color. Once I have my brow color blended in the way I want, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Fawn and clean up my brows. And then I'm just going to go in with a concealer brush and just blend it all out. You can use your foundation if you like, or you don't have to clean it up. It totally depends on what you like, okay? I'm now going to use my NC45 Pro Longwear Concealer from MAC, and I'm just going to use this to cancel out the discoloration around my eye area, just to make my eye area more even and better for applying my shadows. Then I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in the shade Warm Caramel, and I'm just going to use this to clean up the top part of my brow. If you guys didn't know, LA Girl just came out with foundation, and they have a good amount of shades for medium to deeper skin tones, so I suggest you definitely check them out. Alright, but today I'm using Warm Caramel and I'm just going to clean up my brows with that. When I do a full face, I prefer a cleaned up brow and a fuller brow, so that's just my preference, but if this is not you, you do not have to do it. Now for lids, I'm just going to prime my lids using my LA Girl Pro Primer, and this one is in the shade Nude, and I'm just going to apply this to my lid and then go in and blend it out with a concealer brush. You can use your fingers if you like. Now going in with my Makeup Addiction Cosmetics Flaming Love palette, I'm going to use this beautiful brick or rust colored shadow and apply this into my transition area using a blending brush, which is also from Makeup Addiction. It's from one of their collection sets, and I'm just going to blend that out. Then I'm going to go in with this beautiful dark chocolate brown shade and pat this onto my lid using a shadow brush. If you want the dark color to look darker, you can use a dark chocolate primer to your lid, or you can use a brown eyeliner pencil and just apply that to your lid before you apply this color. Now I'm going to go in with a clean blending brush, and I'm going to use that same dark chocolate coffee color and apply this into my crease and blend it into my transition color a bit. Then I'm going to go back in with my other brush and blend out those two colors together. For liner, I'm using my NYC liquid liner. As always, you guys, pretty much use this in a lot of my tutorials, like most of my tutorials. I switch around sometimes, okay? But I'm going to use this to create my wing liner, and I want a very nice sharp wing because I'm going for a, I guess, a festive looking wing liner look. Now using my Makeup Geek Liquid Gold Pigment e.l.f. Makeup Lock and Seal and my bent liner brush, this one's from Pure, I'm gonna go above my wing liner and create like an accent liner. So I have like, you know, like a pop of like holiday cheer there. Okay, this gold is kind of like a green olivey tone gold, so it's not like your typical yellowy gold. So it works either for Christmas or Thanksgiving or for whatever holiday you decide to celebrate this year. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with my black liner and clean up that line because I don't want that liner to be that thick above my wing liner. Okay, Then I'm going to go in with this gold shadow and apply some of this to my tear duct area to make it pop a bit. Then I'm going to go in with this glitter from Eye Candy Glitter. This one's called Caramel Apple. And I'm just going to pop some of this to my tear duct area. It has like some gold, some red, some green. Now I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara and apply some of this to the top part of my lashes. Then I'm going to go in and apply my falsies. The lashes I'm using are from Ardell, and I believe these are the 206 double up. Now I'm going to prime underneath my lower lashes to apply my shadows, and I'm going to blend it out a bit. I'm using the LA Girl primer in shade Nude. Then I'm going to go in with that Brick Rust color and smoke this out underneath my lower lashes. And I'm using a crease brush. You can use a small detailer brush, any brush you have, okay? Then I'm going to go in with the dark chocolate color and apply this a bit closer to under my lower lashes to give it a nice smoky transitioned look. And then I'm going to go in and line my waterline, and I'm using my LA Girl Glide Gel Liner pencil. It's kind of like gel liner but in a pencil, and it stays on pretty long, you guys. I'm also going to add some mascara to my lower lashes and try to get them a bit more fuller. And that will be it for the eyes, you guys. I hope you like it, okay? So now I'm just going to move on to the face. Now I'm going to use my Smashbox color correcting crayon, and I'm using the orange shade, which helps cancel out dark discoloration, hyperpigmentation, things like that. So I'm going to use it around my mouth area and on top of some of my blemishes, and I'm just going to blend that out. I'm going to use my small concealer brush to blend that out, the same one that I used to blend out my primer. And I'm just going to blend it out so it doesn't look too chunky underneath my foundation. For foundation, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in the shade Warm Caramel. And I'm using this stippling brush, which is from Makeup Addiction. And I'm just going to blend this out all over my face, you guys. I'm using kind of like a patting motion to apply it because I don't want any brush strokes or streaks in my foundation. So the patting motion works almost like a blending sponge does. I'm just gonna pat, 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 and just blend it out. I'm sure even after doing this part of the foundation, somebody is still gonna ask me why there's no foundation on my forehead. But as you guys could see in every single tutorial, I do put foundation there. It's just I don't have like the biggest forehead in the world, so sorry about that. Alright, so now I'm just gonna finish up blending out my foundation. Now going in with my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer, as always, in the shade Fawn. I'm just going to go in and highlight under my eye area, the same triangular shape that I always do. And I'm just going to do this on both sides. I'm also going to go in and highlight my Cupid's bow, my chin, the bridge part of my nose, and my forehead. I had a feeling that this foundation wasn't going to be as dark as I wanted it to be, but this is Toast, also from LA Girl, and I'm just going to use this as a transition color for my contour powder that I'm going to use. So I'm going to lay that on there, and then I'm going to go in with this small blending brush. It's kind of like a highlighting brush or small concealer brush from Real Technique, and I'm just going to go in and blend out my under eye concealer slash highlight. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend out the concealer on the bridge part of my nose, my forehead area, my Cupid's bow area, which is right above the lips, and my chin. I'm also going to go in and blend out the darker foundation that I applied. And this is just going to work as a transition contour color. So it's just gonna, if you want to go for that natural contour look, you can definitely do this, but this contour was just not dark enough for me. So it's just gonna work as a transition color for the foundation. Then I'm gonna go in with a darker shade. I'm going to go back in with that small brush from Real Techniques and just blend out the concealer and contour color just to make sure it's nice and blended and looks even. Then I'm going to go in and use whatever product is left on that brush from the contour color and just apply some of this to the sides of my nose. Now using the It's Your Face powder palette. The specific name, I'll put it down below in the description box, you guys, but I am loving this palette. I got a little bit too excited and picked up way too much product, but I absolutely love the darker shade in here for contouring. It's so beautiful. I actually like this much more than my L'Oreal Pro Matte Cocoa whatever. This has definitely taken like my whole love for that powder away. Okay, I still like it, but this, I love it. All right, but this powder is extremely pigmented. It can be used as a foundation. That's actually what it is, so be careful with it. Okay, it's very potent. As you guys can see, I'm just pressing the brush and just pressing it onto the sides of my nose to create my nose contour, and I'm just blending it out slightly. And I'm also gonna finish off the bottom of my nose. Then I'm gonna go in with my Ben Nye neutral set powder and set under my eye area where I applied my concealer. This is just going to keep my concealer in place and take away that oily, shiny look. You know, we can add the shiny back in the amounts that we want with highlighter, okay? Make sure to set on the sides of your nose. And then now for lips. I decided on Motive's Rust and Roll, which was actually a very good decision because the other colors would have really thrown off the look that I was going for. I wanted more of an earthy, brown toned lip. I must say I'm absolutely in love with this lip, you guys. It's such a gorgeous color. It looks like milk chocolate on the lips. Definitely does not look like rust. It looks like milk chocolate on the lips. Very gorgeous. Very yummy looking. Alright, you guys, once I'm done with my lips, I'm going to go ahead and dust off all that excess powder that I applied. Then I'm going to go in with this Ofra highlight. This one's called Rodeo Drive. I say Rodeo Drive. I'm not sure which one is good, but one of them. But I absolutely love this highlight. I love how smooth it goes on. It doesn't look chunky. It gives you the right amount of highlight to your cheekbones. I'm also going to apply some of this to the bridge part of my nose, to the tip of my nose, and to my cupid's bow area because I put on my lipstick before I highlighted my cupid's bow area, so I'm gonna put it on after because I want that area to be highlighted. Then I'm just gonna go back in with my beautiful liquid lipstick and fix up my lips and make it nice and sharp again. Alright, you guys, to finish up my look, I'm going to spray my face using my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix or Mist and Set or setting spray or whatever you want to call it. I absolutely love this spray. It gives me such a natural glow after I spray my face and takes away that powdery look. Then I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush just a bit because I wanted to define my contour a bit more. It looked like it blended in with my jawline. So this is your final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to check out my girl Cici from cicimystyle. Okay, her link is down below. Love you guys. Bye.